In the fast-paced world of music production, finding uninterrupted time for creativity and growth can be a challenge. That's where monk mode comes in. Today, I'll show you how to harness the power of monk mode as a music producer to maximize your productivity and elevate your craft. Monk mode is a term that originated from the concept of monks dedicating themselves to solitary and a focused lifestyle in order to pursue spiritual growth and self-improvement. In recent years, monk mode refers to a period of time of intense focus and discipline where people eliminate distractions in order to achieve a specific goal or endeavor. During monk mode, people usually disconnect from social media, they stop bad habits, they eliminate from non-essential tasks and adopt strict habits so they can maximize productivity and self-development. What people do during monk mode and the duration of time all depends on what a person wants to achieve during this time. First step to monk mode is to set your intentions. Begin by clarifying your goals and intentions. Take time to reflect on what you want to achieve, what you want to cut out during monk mode. Write them down in a journal, write them down in your notes app, just somewhere you can be able to look at your goals and what you want to achieve. Most people cut out social media / TV, weed and alcohol, no fast food, and no beating your meat. That's what people usually do during monk mode. What you should be doing during monk mode is meditating at least 10 minutes a day and exercising at least 30 minutes a day, which could include just going for a walk around your block or whatever. But you can pick and choose what you add or subtract in your life during this time. Monk mode should usually last around 21 days. The shorter, it's not really going to be super beneficial, and then the longer you do it, the easier it gets. The second step of monk mode is to create a routine. Create a daily routine that supports your creative process. Allocate specific time blocks to creating beats, making samples, learning a new instrument, learning a new skill. Stick to this schedule as closely as you can to develop discipline and be able to enter a state of deep work. Step 3 is to disconnect from the noise. You need to minimize the distractions that pull you away from monk mode, which includes notifications and social media. Delete all social media. If you can't delete social media for work purposes or whatever, I recommend using Unhook and Newsfeed Eradicator. They're both free Chrome extensions that allow you to still use the app, so you can still upload type beats, you can still access Instagram DMs, but you won't have access to the main news feed or whatever. Or you set a time limit with Instagram or YouTube or whatever, Twitter, and then be super strict with it. If it says 1 hour, stick to that 1 hour and then just get off it. Use monk mode to engage in deliberate practice. So figure out what your weak points are or what areas you want to improve in, and spend an hour a day or maybe a couple more hours or whatever, however much time you guys have, and then just hone in on that skill or craft or whatever you want to improve in, and that you'll improve massively. And the last step is to embrace self-care. Monk mode is not about just work, it's about self-care and your mental well-being. You should incorporate practices such as meditation, reading, and exercise into your routine. Taking care of your mind and body will drastically improve your overall happiness and productivity. To actually implement monk mode as a music producer, what you want to do is spend one day, maybe a Sunday or maybe the day before the first of the month, and actually plan out your goals, what you want to achieve this month, whether it be you want to make 30 loops, you want to make 50 beats, 100 beats or whatever. And then I know everyone's schedule is different, so you might have school, you might have work or whatever, but find out what your schedule is and time block. So say you've got work from 9 to 5, but you're free from 7 to 8:30 before you have to go travel to work or something. During that time, try go to the gym or maybe make beats or maybe meditate. And then say you get home at say 5:30, 6 o'clock or maybe 5 o'clock after school, after doing studying, then use time blocks. So say you're going to do an hour of loops, then you're going to do an hour of beats, and then an hour of sending stuff out. And then you just work with whatever you got. You got to do what you got to do. By following these steps, you can harness the power of monk mode as a music producer. Remember, it's all about finding balance between living life and work. Embrace the solitude, the focus, and the discipline of monk mode, and your skills as a music producer will improve drastically.